Hey there, I'm Emily, and I just want to thank you for letting me join you today. I'm sorry I'm not there live, but I'm excited to at least be able to pop in on a video with you guys. I know you've had a great session of training, and I know you've just learned all about the new red bonuses, and I'm sure your sales directors have outlined it perfectly so you can take advantage of all that extra cash. But you may be sitting there going, I don't know if I can do this. I'd love the extra cash, but what does it mean if I build? And I don't know what I'm doing. And so I'm not here to maybe answer all of those questions, but I'll do my best. And I just want to tie a bow on kind of my perspective of why you'd even take advantage of any of these. I'm going to use a baseball analogy because hopefully we all know America's pastime and we can understand a stadium. So I'm going to go with that. So when you go to a baseball game, you might purchase cheap seat tickets, right? They're very little money. You sit in the nosebleed section. You get to be at the game, but you see it from a long way up. And I really compare that to a Mary Kay business. Sometimes we start our investments small and we don't really invest anymore. And that's kind of what we get out of it. We get to be a part of it, but we don't really experience it at the full level. Now, that may be all you want to do is maybe sell to a few people, and that's it. You get to watch the game, and you're fine with that. So that may be where you sit, and that may be exactly what you enjoy, right? But then there's this midsection, right? You invest more in your tickets. Usually it's near the concession stands, and we all know a hot dog there. Yummy. And the popcorn. I don't know why the popcorn's so much better there. But you're near the concessions. There's probably more people. It's a little hustle and bustle down there, and you get to see the game a little bit better. And you've made a bigger investment, right? You're now spending money on concessions. Your tickets were more expensive, but the game is different for you, right? You experience the game different. And then we have season ticket holders. I mean, goodness, they're down there. They are right behind home plate. They may even have drinks brought to them. Their game is totally different. They've invested in every home game. They probably are seeing some of the same people because they're bringing friends with them now. They're doing it as a group, right? The experience of the game is way different for them, but their investment's a lot bigger. The time investment's greater, the money investment's greater. All of that looks different for those people that are season ticket holders. So I don't really know where you fit, but I want you to realize that just joining gave you a ticket into the game, right? But you now have control of how you want to experience the game. And I want you to realize that one of the reasons that Mary Kay does extra bonuses like that is that they want you to experience the game at the highest level. And they also realize that when Mary Kay started this company, had she just saved it for herself, we'd still be in Dallas, Texas, running out of one retail store selling wigs and having Mary Kay be the only person that promoted this product. Well, now we're in over 38 countries, millions of women worldwide representing the company, and millions of customers. Well, Mary Kay could have never done that alone. So she realized the value in sharing the opportunity and bringing some friends along would create a bigger value, not only because the consumers get it now, but the lives that it would ultimately impact because they'd have the same opportunity Mary Kay did to start their own business and have a different life. So my mom celebrates 40 years in the company next April, and we are elated. We're going to have a big party. Y'all are welcome. And I want you to realize that when my mom started, and this is probably the case for most of us, we really start selfishly. We either want to make extra money, we need more flexibility. We know it's going to impact that small circle around us, but really you join for selfish reasons. You really look at, okay, how's this going to affect me? And that's fine, right? That's why a lot of people go to work. That's why a lot of people start businesses, is what it's ultimately going to mean for them. But here's the ticket that you hold here to me that's so crazy, is that the more people that you help get what they want, and the more people that you help secure their future, it just makes your future richer. And I really don't know of many other opportunities or many other plans or many other companies where that holds so true as it does with Mary Kay Ash. Now, this may be uncomfortable, right? But nowhere in the Bible does it tell me and guarantee me comfort. If anything, God asks us all to stretch and be disciples, and none of that is comfortable. So I want you to realize that when you started your Mary Kay business, nobody's going to hold a hot lamp on you and make you do things that you ultimately don't want to do. But you joined because you love the product. You joined because there maybe was something in that opportunity that you wanted. And because of those two things, you're ultimately going to meet other women, and they have needs just like you. And so I want you to realize that by passing the torch and by sharing it with other women, you can run together and you can be season ticket holders and you can create a game like no other that you've ever experienced. And so I want you to realize that team building, it's really more than signing a lady up and having her on your team. This is about sharing a ticket into a game that she's maybe never ever experienced before. And the good news is you get compensated for doing that. So I want you to realize that every single person that you come in contact with, I want you to realize that your impact on their life is way bigger than what you even think. It's way bigger than sharing that cleanser with her. It's sharing your life with her. It's sharing your story with her. And it's ultimately maybe sharing this business opportunity with her. And to me, that's the value of having teams of teams of teams, is that we don't like to go to the bathroom alone. Why in the world would we run our business by ourselves? So I hope this has been of value, and I hope that you make your ticket count in Mary Kay, and that you exhaust it for everything it's worth. You get the most cotton candy, you get the best hot dog, you get the best seat at the game. If you're going to do it, and I know our time is precious, right? Dedicate the time and effort to maximize it. Don't waste your time here, and don't waste anybody else's time here by not asking them if there is something that Mary Kay could offer them. I hope that this retreat has been a blessing to you, and I applaud your directors for making it a priority to educate you and pour into you. And I really applaud you for making the time and making the investment not only of time, but effort and money to be here and take it all in and make yourself a giant in Mary Kay. It is the beginning of the year, and you have so many things available to you in this new season of Mary Kay. So congrats for attending, and I hope that this is just the beginning of some great things for you.